Bro, so when the interviewer was trying to come back and she tried to climb over the banister, and the girl's like, no, come over here. You're gonna break the set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're a chubby one. We're just gonna start this shit live.
The only time I caught the Holy Ghost was when I was in church drinking.
Like, they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarath and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast.
There you go.
All right. Well, like I was saying, when I tell you that I am so happy we did this movie.
What the fuck for? But keep going.
So fucking happy. One, because this is a return to form. We've been doing so many new movies, so many movies that just came out in theaters or came onto streaming stuff like that we forget that the reason why this podcast was put together in the first place is because we like to go into the streaming services. We like to find these hidden gems, and then we like to talk about them. And my goodness,
the most random shit. Oh man,
bro. When we said we want to do a romantic comedy, goddamn, we weren't lying.
This movie was 1990, wasn't it?
Yes.
Because I don't even know if I would call it a romantic comedy. This shit was fucking weird, but...
Before that being said, welcome to the latest episode of Sarath and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. It's your boy Sarath, a.k.a. Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, a.k.a. Red Ford Delta. How's everybody doing out there?
Man, I have not stopped thinking about this movie for about 3 days.
I'm actually happy that I watched it in basically like an hour or so ago. You know what I'm saying?
And it's fresh. Bro. I mean, not only is it an older romantic comedy, it's a foreign film.
Yeah, definitely.
So this begs the question for me when it comes to this movie. Well, the movie that we're referring to, it's on HBO Max, or Max as it is now. It's called Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down.
Mm-hmm.
And before you go watching it with your kids, it is rated NC-17. But I will tell you, it's not. I've seen worse in R-rated movies.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not bad. I think it's because of the times. But when I tell you because of that, it's like I'm trying to figure out, is this movie made the way it's made because they're trying to make a satire, because they're trying to make it that way? Or is it because it's in 1990 and it was made in Madrid, so maybe they just didn't have the budget?
Could be a little of both. I don't know. Oh man,
I got excited when I saw the name Antonio Banderas pop up.
Look, I was like, he's in this? I was like, okay, this is interesting. And then I started reading the other names. I said, hold on, fucking Spanish people. I now understand why.
Yeah, bro. Before we get into this movie, man, like we're gonna need a little something to counteract the laughing, because I'm gonna be laughing a lot.
Hell yeah.
What you drinking today?
I'm trying to start off slow, so I got plenty more day to go. So let's start with a Bud Light Lime. Add some grenadine to it. Just chill. It is the summertime. It's a gazillion degrees outside. Mm-hmm. And the rest of my Jack Day. Oh, I forgot my shots. Damn it.
Oh, I'm actually not doing a shot today.
I mean, I'm gonna do it to speed my own alcoholism up.
Well, I mean, because like I'm actually so happy about this movie that today I think I'm gonna pour mine over the rocks.
That's a nice rock you got there too.
Yep, a little golf ball, globe ice,
nice
frosting glass. Yeah, because this is fine filmmaking.
Okay.
Dude,
yeah.
When I looked at the cover and everything, like, okay, when I wasn't sure if this was gonna be a romantic comedy.
Neither.
I thought I was like, because I read the description, and whatever. Let me start pouring this drink. I read the description, and the description for this movie is a guy gets released from a mental hospital.
I'm gonna grab my shots. Tell the audience.
Yeah. All right. So the description for this movie is this guy gets released from a mental hospital, and then he, upon his release, he goes out and he kidnaps an actress / former porn star and just trying to convince her to fall in love with him. So in my head, I popped in romantic comedy when I was looking up stuff on HBO Max or Max, and judging by the description of that, I didn't know. I was like, well, what the hell's gonna happen here? Like, it doesn't sound like a comedy, or maybe it's probably a dark comedy or something. But when I tell you, this might be one of the funniest romantic comedy movies I've ever seen, and I don't know if it's intentional. I really don't.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness, I am pouring my Basil Hayden right there for y'all on Over the Rocks, because this, yeah, like I said, this is fine filmmaking.
Look, I don't know if I laughed more at just the movie itself, or I don't know, just the whole damn movie shit, the acting and everything.
bro. Yeah, so I mean,
This movie's clearly about fucking fixes everything.
well, the thing is, I don't know like really what to get into, because a lot of the funny shit, it's shit that happened in the movie, but I don't know if it's intentional. I just really don't. I don't know if they did it on purpose to make it like that, or if they
Yeah,
thought they were seriously making a dope ass movie, but they just couldn't afford to do anything else.
I don't know.
I mean, it starts off with, they're in like a mental institute
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. And first of all, there's nobody in there look like they belong in a mental institute. They just look like they're just in a hospital.
It looked like a hospital homeboy at the beginning. What do you say? You're going to society. You need society card. He's getting any credit cards, and then I'm fresh out. How the fuck? Hold on. First of all, how would you even have any credit cards? Let's discuss that. You know what I'm saying?
So when Antonio Banderas went to go talk to the director of the hospital, whatever,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he was like, I got you're fit to go back into society, because they did a test on him.
yeah. The doctor said he was fine or some shit like that.
She goes, I know you're not fine, and then she gave him 50,000 whatever
Posadas or whatever they were.
to go back into society,
Hell yeah.
and then she was upset because of all the loving he used to give her.
Oh, man.
Give him the money for all the drawings he did.
Hell yeah. Shit, thank you for the drawings and the special times, whatever the fuck she said.
Yeah. Then he goes, I can't leave
Without saying thank you. She was like, I said leave. And he was like, I can't without saying thank you. And they start smooching. I was like, oh god. Yeah.
It's so melodramatic. It's like a soap opera,
Yeah.
right? But then, like, okay, so he leaves out of there, but then he sees the girl on a magazine. No, it wasn't on a magazine, right? He found her.
No, it was in the magazine, but there's I guess a movie that was being filmed that she was in it.
Yeah, so he figured out where to go find her.
Mm-hmm.
That whole backstory is just.
Yeah.
But this man was just walking around who just walks around with a duffel bag all day, and some dad jeans and some cowboy boots, t-shirt tucked in. He literally walked around all day like that.
And he was first at the institution. He ain't know nothing.
Listen, what outfit? If once you get out of an institute or a jail, whatever, what outfit you got on?
Well, the time I did go, allegedly, when I got I might even go put this out there. When I got arrested, I had my blue and white Jordans, had on some blue jeans, and a thermal white shirt, baseball cap, and a tank top. And when I got booked, they took the laces up my shoes. They only said I could keep one shirt, so I kept the long sleeve shirt. The thermal I took off on the tank top.
Was it like Averex?
Nah, it was just a regular. Oh shit.
5 for 20.
Yeah, basically the Walmart special. Oh man.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Cheers.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I forgot all about this.
I'm too busy laughing at the damn movie.
Bro, it's so ridiculous. I don't know if I can go. I don't know if I'm gonna be going through the movie. I think I'm just
Different spot.
parts of it.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So I forget. Okay, so when we're introduced to the girl, she's like in the she's with her sister, right? In like in like an apartment.
I was gonna say the dressing room, but yeah.
Yeah, they're getting ready to leave and go to the movie set. I didn't know they were sisters at
Me either.
first. I just thought they were just like friends or whatever.
Hmm.
You know, they work on this movie set together, and she goes, she puts the dress on. She goes, "Ah, it looks bad. I'm taking the panties off."
I'm taking my panties off their show. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, is that why some girls don't wear panties? Because they want to wear a high enough skirt where it's like they don't want it to show if they bend over the wrong way, or whatever.
I don't know. I don't know if it's that or like they don't want the lines showing in the dress.
Well, yeah, I've heard of that too.
Yeah.
But then their sister cussed her out later. Like, see, you bend over and you show your twat, and he does this, and this. I was like, what the hell?
Oh shit. I mean, dude, the director of the movie, the dude in the wheelchair. This dude, I mean, like the sex is so like upfront
Hell yeah.
in this movie, and like the dude that was he was a Spanish dude. He was in the wheelchair and he was getting interviewed, and like I swear, you ever seen Stuck on You with Matt Damon?
That's what you keep telling me about. I ain't never seen it.
When they said, but he looks like the dude that's in the wheelchair in that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
He was in love with her. He did say something that I thought was I guess important when he was being interviewed.
What's that?
And he said that he said when your genitals and your heart are both involved in something, it's extremely personal.
Okay, yeah, okay, I remember that.
Yeah. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah, I was just wondering like if they were trying to make an artsy movie because you got like a director in a wheelchair and like I don't know what I was thinking was trying to go on with this movie. You got this other girl who they didn't just say that she used to be a porn star or whatever like that. Did she used to be a porn star? Yeah, no, she did. She would.
Yeah, because she was on drugs.
Oh well, later on you catch the director watching the movie.
Oh yeah. Okay. When his wife walks in,
Was that his wife?
I thought it was because she was she was with him on everything. And
I thought it was too. Then also I was like, oh, maybe that's just his maid.
No. I've actually seen this and watched the documentaries, especially old white women that be with the rich men that still be trying to get with young girls. I don't know what I was watching, but one lady said she told her husband, "You can cheat me all you want, just every time you do, put $1 million in my bank account." So she ends up catching him one day. I guess she was gonna meet him at some resort or whatever.
Yep.
And when she walks in, he's at the bar sitting there talking to a young girl. And she walks up behind him and says, "Is she worth $1 million?" And he looked at his wife, he just got up and walked away.
But that's like the dude that used to own the Clippers, the LA Clippers.
Yeah.
He got caught saying the racist stuff.
Yeah.
But basically he was saying to the girl, like, hey, I don't care if you fuck all these black dudes, don't bring them to the game.
Oh man.
Dude, so when when she's getting interviewed, and then the interviewer recognizes the dude that's in the movie.
Yeah, the villain, whatever he is. Which what the fuck kind of outfit was he wearing?
Dude, he was like bondage Superman.
Yeah, had one hand covered in like rug glove or whatever you want to call it, with some fucking leather thong and some cowboy boots.
The strap and the fucking space helmet.
Hell yeah! Oh man!
And that wasn't even a cape. That was a fucking curtain.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was. I was like, this shit here.
Bro, so when the interviewer was trying to come back and she tried to climb over the banister, and the girl's like, no, come over here. You're gonna break the set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're a chubby one.
I was like, that was funny. I was like, holy shit, she just called this chick fat to her face. Oh man.
So is that a sign of the times, or does it?
Well,
Or is it like a culture thing? Like in Spain, can you just walk up to someone like, hey man, you a little fat today?
Look, I think in other countries you can talk as much shit to people as you want to without them wanting to fucking sue you or getting their feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they call it the obvious. Like I told you when I went to London, First thing the lady did was cuss me out because I asked her where the street name was. Can't you bloody fucking read? Well, fuck you too. You know what I'm saying? I can just be a good citizen and tell me where I need to go.
I remember. Well, not I don't remember, but my aunt, she just would tell people, oh yeah, you're getting fat. You need to lose some weight. And I'm just like, all right, y'all you're direct. Okay.
I think that's just the way they are, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Remember Russian dudes at Friendlies? They just be straight, up front. I remember Igor. One time we were doing some shit and we're like, hey, maybe first you got to clean this stuff. You got to clean this stuff. He goes, women work. Let them do. And this is in front of like the people that are like the higher ups, almost like not the CEOs, but close to the CEOs. They're just like, hey man, you can't say that. And they do some more shit. No, that's women work. Leave it for the women.
Look, I'm stuck on. I don't think it was Igor. It's just I think Sergey maybe when he was clowning on fucking Hyman.
Which one?
And he told me he had the Ronald McDonald boots on.
That was Sergey. That was goddamn. What's his name? It was this old white dude that was jacked.
He was Russian, wasn't he?
No, he was white. He was right. Sergey was the dude that played the drums.
Okay, yeah.
In the band, but no, it was I forget his name, but like
okay,
it was it was Jim. It was Jim.
Okay.
Because Hiram was like, "What you mean? Yo, what you think of my outfit?" He was like Ronald McDonald.
He said, "You got the Ronald McDonald boots on." He said, "What you mean? I'm the flyest nigga on the bus."
Did he just say I'm the flyest dude on the bus?
Hey, dude, you're on the bus. Oh God. This movie here.
So while all this is happening, Antonio Banderas sneaks into the fucking the dressing room, starts just going through her shit, starts stealing everything. So like when he started doing that, I was like, is he really like mentally handicapped, or does he just have is he a kleptomaniac? Does he just like steal shit? Because he was stealing everything. That motherfucker put the wig on and just randomly left the room.
I will say this though, I can see why he became the king of sexy, after fucking what was it, Desperado?
Why is that? Because that look he gives girls?
Look, this is gonna sound really, really weird coming from a dude. So no homo before I even get started.
Pause.
Like, because he got that intense he got that intense piercing look with his eyes. With that Spanish lingo he be talking.
Yeah. Bro. Okay. When the film's done. No, I think it was it done yet? It might have been when it was done. And he jumps out, he goes, "Hey." And does that.
I was like, that's your pickup line? That's your opening line? What the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying?
Later on, she goes, "Oh, you're the guy that did the hands." He goes, "Yeah, I like to show off sometimes."
Oh man, there's so many different random parts of this movie that got me all like I was sitting like, yo, what the fuck am I watching? Because even at the part where he's tied her up, you know what I'm saying? And then after he gets his ass whooped, and he says, "Let me untie it." She says, "No, I'll do it." It just like he didn't realize that she just untied herself.
Dude, when he tied it, he goes, I'll go to the store and get new tape. So he wanted to go get new rope and new tape. And then it was like, what kind of tape? He goes, "Oh, I need one that's easy to take off." And then he goes, "I was like, oh, can you try the one with the holes in it?"
Yeah.
He puts it on his mouth. He goes, peels it off. He goes, "Oh, yeah, that's good. I'll take that."
I must have missed that part. I think I got it to go get something at that moment.
I was like, what the fuck? He just literally just like, just testing out shit like on his face. Like, I'm about to tie this girl because this is for a girl at home.
Yeah. Oh. This shit here. Oh man, this movie was so fucking random.
Yeah, I can't it's just, dude, when they were filming the scene with the dude and he's got the mask on, whatever.
Yeah.
Takes the plug, takes it, whips it around his neck, then goes and just
No more Banderas still like James Bond and shit.
Then the next scene is just her dangling like a fucking grandfather clock.
Yo, I literally said this. And what the fuck does Sarath got me watching? Like, yo, what are we watching here? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my!
Oh God.
I was laughing so fucking. Now this begs the question, right?
Oh God. Okay, here we go.
Is this like I said earlier? Is this just a product of them trying to make a movie this ridiculous, or did they think they were making like this great movie? It just happens to be 1990 and it's in Spain, so like the movie industry, they don't have as much money over there like they do in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe to them this is high art, like this is great shit.
Yeah, I really think that they were trying to make a great movie.
I see. I do too. I really think they thought like, oh yeah, this is going to be really good. It's going to tell a just great love story, and they don't realize how fucking ridiculous it is.
I'm gonna have to buy my girl a little, um, a little scuba diver.
When that shit came out, I was like, what's going on? Just swimming forward, the lady's leg. And then it goes into like her crotch area or something.
Yeah.
And they're just filming it. But then it pans up to her face and she's like, she got a smile on her face.
I was like, all right.
Hey, lady, why do you have a toy scuba diver?
Yeah, for real. Then they showed the whole this is definitely the 90s.
Yeah.
She was rugged out.
Yeah. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it.
I tried. If I wouldn't have stopped. That ain't stopping me. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
I know it wouldn't stop you, but that looked just like my beard, and just I needed him.
With that being said, you know how much I laughed at that when I said for the last episode. You know what I'm talking about? Sure. When I said I'll go back in time and I would change something. That shit stuck with me for a minute.
Bro, I listened to that earlier today.
Man.
How much your toes?
Are we even doing a podcast or are we just talking?
Because just talking shit, man. Because this movie, like, it didn't really. To me, the only really deep thought coming out of this movie,
yeah,
how forgiving can you be, really?
I told you my deep thought is, fucking fixes everything. Because this man kidnapped this woman, had her tied up. Once he fucked her, she said, "Oh, I remember who you are," and everything just changed. She was so in love.
Shit.
Oh God. That's my message. Fucking fixes everything. Just don't argue. Just get the fucking just fuck it out. You know what I'm saying? Just fuck it out. Everything will be fine.
So hold on. When earlier in the movie when she's like going to leave the set, whatever. Because I was trying to figure out what the hell. Why does she just keep carrying that damn pillow around? She had the pillow. The next thing you know, the dude in the wheelchair comes up from behind her, is looking at her because she's bent over.
Yeah.
She blocks her ass with the pillow. Mm-hmm. Then she brings it over, puts it on the ground, and does like the little pose on her knees.
Yeah, kneels down.
Bitch knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you've been here before.
Yeah,
I was like, you're trying to entice this man, but then she's carried the pillow home and gets down on her knees and check the horse's foot and everything else. I'm just like, so she just carries a pillow with her wherever she goes. Like, is she used to just drop it down at on command? Like, you head right now, pillow down, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
She was like, yeah, you got to do this for the horse. You can't like abuse it or whatever. He goes, you know what? She's right.
Look, if I meet a girl walking with a pillow, all right, yeah. How much?
Nah, man. If I see a girl with a pillow, I'm like, you got hemorrhoids? What's going on? Got a lower back pillow? You drop
shit. Oh man, didn't it say she had herpes or some shit like that? No, it was the reporter chick, wasn't it? When she goes to meet the dude that she knew.
Yeah.
No, okay, you know what? I'm lying. It's the part where Antonio Banderas goes to get the drugs and he talks to the junkie. She's like, "I'll beg you for 5,000." He said, she said 4,000. I said, with the herpes and all.
And that's when the girl was like, "Oh, that's that guy that beat me up."
She looked like a dude too. The mean long face.
Here's the thing. So when she's driving on the moped, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people, we just jumping around. They were just talking about the movie.
Yeah. You'd be laughing too if you watched it. Trust me.
Where she's driving on the moped, she pulls the pipe out. She hits him.
Yeah.
And she gets out and she's standing there, and it's clearly a fucking rubber pipe this time.
Is that a fucking dildo?
What the fuck is that? Did she hit her with a dildo? What's going on?
A green one. It was like 15 feet long. Oh god.
Now was stressing. Oh, it was supposed to be a pipe. Oh.
And then when they get done, she's like, "We're splitting the money." And she's like, "The hell, I got robbed." And he's like, "What about me?" He's like, well, "You enjoyed it." He's like, "Yeah, you're right." You know what I'm saying? Like, I just whoop ass, just whoop ass. I was like, "This shit here, what the fuck am I watching, man?"
Man. Antonio, he went out of his way to try to convince this girl to love him.
Yes.
Even broke into like, I think when he was getting all the equipment or whatever, he was like bending the screwdrivers because he knew he wanted to go pick the lock with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll take these two. Then he goes over and just picks the lock to go into the other fucking apartment.
Yeah.
Hold up. So even before all this, right? When he breaks into her house, he grabs her, whatever, and she's trying to get away. This motherfucker headbutts her.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell's going on here? He headbutt the bullshit out of her.
Then I had to knock you out. So that
you can stop talking and stop screaming. I told you not to scream. I was like, this shit here.
Bro. Oh,
yeah.
You couldn't make that movie nowadays. You're really good.
No, you know how much fucking flack they would get between the abuse. The fucking the doctor gave her a prescription and then offered her a joint after.
Yeah.
Here you go. You want a joint? Like, what the hell's going on here?
But that wasn't a doctor. That was like her drug dealer friend. It's her drug dealer friend because they went down there because she used to buy drugs.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
She wrote a prescription. Maybe it was a doctor, but it was.
I thought she was a doctor, yeah, because she wrote the prescription out.
But I think she gave it because a doctor she would just give her pills.
Okay.
Like they're walking. He goes, they're putting their makeup on to go get this fucking to go get the drugs. Just hold hands so they don't see the
cuffs. Yeah. And then when they get to the pharmacy and the old lady's back there getting her freak on, and he's like, "I hear morning. There's people in there." I was like, "You got to be kidding me! This shit is crazy."
Oh man, I don't know how I found this movie.
Yeah, we talked about a romantic comedy. Yeah, I don't know how you came with this.
I don't know about romantic, but it's straight as fuck as a comedy.
It was funny as fuck, and not even because like you said, I don't think it was even trying to be. It's just funny for the way it was written.
It was something where I think it was with the what was it? I think it was with the way the cars were parked or some shit like that.
Oh, she double parked to go up there and water the fucking plants or whatever. Yeah.
And she looks down and they're yelling at her, but hey, you gotta move. When they went to the party, like the rap party, why was the mom and like the niece dancing on stage? Just
yeah, they're the background singer.
But some dude that clearly does not know how to play the saxophone.
I thought it was me. I was like, he's extra feeling this role right now. I don't know how much they paid this man to play that horn the way he is, but he is into it. And then the director tells her, he was like, "I don't really care much for your face, but your ass, your tits, they're amazing." I was like, holy shit. What did he say? "Excuse my alcoholic indecency," or some shit like that?
Yeah.
I'm going to use it next time I want to talk to somebody. "Excuse my alcoholic indecency," but...
Even when she turned him down at the stage, like she turns down, she walks away. He just like spun in a circle a couple times.
Yeah. Got him going in circles. Dude was in love with her.
So, but there were things. Okay, there was a couple deep thoughts in this. One, like, so the reason they said that he was having trouble like finishing the movie is because he knew it was going to be his last movie that he made.
Yeah, he didn't want to make the end. Yeah,
he's like prolonging it because once he's done with this, he's like, ain't nobody gonna hire me or let me make movies anymore. And that's actually a pretty deep thought. Like, if you came to the point where you realize the one thing you love doing, it's coming to an end, like, would you do whatever you can to just prolong it as much as possible?
Either prolong it because you want it to be your best movie, so to speak. You want to, as they say, go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, in doing so, do you think you over analyze and over like you're a little too meticulous with it?
Definitely, I think so. Just because like whatever your passion is that you do, um like you make clothes, I
Mhm.
drive, whatever different jobs we had, like that last day or that last thing, like it's the last time I'm gonna do this. It's like
Yeah,
you kind of put more love into it because okay, for instance, I always tell you this: my favorite movie that me and you ever seen was Up
yeah,
because it was the very last movie I saw before I left Massachusetts.
yep.
Now, Up is a good movie in general, but
Mhm.
just because of what was going on and knowing how I actually got into movies because of you and everything,
Yeah,
I hold that above everything else, just because it was the last one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and you're definitely gonna be more attentive, more loving, more would you say articulate, whatever.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think some people when they come to that moment in their life, I think sometimes they try to stretch it out too much to where like some boxers, you stay in it too long because you're trying to hold on to that past glory, and next thing you know, you're going out limping versus going out like on a high note. Like
Yeah.
I knew these two dudes. I'm not gonna say their names,
Hmm.
but I knew these two dudes who were wrestlers, and after a couple years, whatever, they had been in business for a long time, whatever, they decided to retire. So in February, they retired. Then in November, they had a comeback match. And they did that same thing for like 4 years, where they would just retire in February. And then around November, they would have their big return match
Hmm.
every year. And I'm like, hey, man, why don't y'all need to just hang up the boots and just go? Like stop.
Hmm.
Like, stop doing this.
I wonder who this is. You ain't gotta tell me. See, not right now on
No,
camera and
no, they're,
everything.
they're small time. They're not no one big, whatever.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's what I mean. Like you're not even Randy Orton. You're not even
Mm.
I used to wrestle at WrestleMania. You're some dude who wrestled at fucking VFW on Cooley Ave. And
Everybody don't know who Cooley is. Oh shit.
yeah, that's all it was. It was like just people trying to hold on to their past glories. And I think maybe the dude was like, oh man, like not only am I not gonna get a chance to make movies anymore, but this is gonna be my last chance to really like to do this whole movie thing. So I'm gonna try to just you know mess around with it as much as I can to try to make it last longer.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I think he was right. You can't end the movie on the girl dangling in the rain.
Yeah. But was it 4 hours, some shit like that?
Mhm.
Oh, my nose is itching.
Yeah. I did. I just spilled my drink.
That ain't cool.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw a movie that you just had no expectations for, but it just completely like whatever you thought might be happening, it didn't happen. God, this shit looks terrible on camera now. Look at this. See this drip?
Honestly, I didn't see it till you pointed out.
Yeah.
Um, well, shit, a lot of movies that we watched when we first started, movie cover.
Yeah. That's
One of
why
my fa-
go
one,
ahead.
one of my favorite ones was on TV. I want to say yesterday. I walked in and just turned the TV on as I was getting basically wind down from work, and Blue Bayou.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea what to expect, and that shit was nothing what I expected, but a very, very good movie.
Well, I mean, because first of all, I mean, an Asian with a Cajun accent catch you
Yeah,
off guard.
named Antonio LeBlanc or LaFleur, whatever his fucking name was.
Oh, to me, this reminds me of Wolf Cop.
You and Wolfco, you would not let that fucking movie go. I
Mhm.
try to forget that shit, honestly.
And this is right up there with it. This is right up there with Wolf Cop. This one actually has better production than Wolf
Yeah,
Cop. Wolf Cop looked like it was shot in your backyard, but
hell yeah, hell yeah, for real.
no, it's oh my god. Like I can't. I want to know how many other movies like this are out there. Like is it just in the early 90s when film industries were really starting to pop off in different countries? Were these just the type of movies they were making?
I guess so. Just trying to get into the movie business. Everybody want to make it to Hollywood.
Hmm. You think Antonio Banderas got his big break in the US based off this movie?
I actually do.
Really?
I actually do, because the whole scene when they're in the bed and he falls asleep or whatever, and she's trying to steal the keys. I know it's like such a simple part of the movie, but the way they turn over in unison, like on point,
Yeah.
and his eyes never change.
Hmm.
I was like, and then they got the whole fucking dramatic love making music going on in the background. Like, yo, the music and the scene does not match up with each other right now, but the shit is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, first of all, when they had the scene when they were having sex and it was from the mirrors on top.
The six mirrors.
Yeah, it was. But then you just see the way she's moving her legs. I'm like, what the hell is she doing?
I was like, he's really into it.
I know. I was like, dude, you on a fucking Echo bike? What's wrong with you?
Man. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so obviously, I don't think this episode is going to go that long because this movie.
We just went through the whole damn movie pretty much.
But okay, so did this movie end the way you expected it to end?
No, it ended like nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? The sister was just like, "Give me a kiss." They start singing some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell the family about the kidnapping. like you really just welcome this man into your family because you fell in love with him.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. Oh, next thing you know, this dude ends up at his childhood home. He's just like, man, shit.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to go check it out. Shit was burnt down. She showed up. Oh, my nose is itching. I need some tissue. I don't have any around me.
He looked like Robin Hood coming back from the Crusades. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
House is burnt down and all this shit. He got nothing going for him in his life. And then they just show up.
And then she shows up. She's like, I love him. I'm like, okay, had to tie her up to tie her down. Is that the way you're supposed to get women? Just grab him. Hey, yo, bitch.
What the fuck up? He headbutt her so hard he went down too.
They both hit the floor. Oh man, this shit here. And then I did find it kind of interesting though, where he said, "I'm drawing you a map of my life." And if that was the way it could normally work, how much easier would relationships be? Especially if you're being honest. Like, look, this is me. It's where I started, where I came from, where I am right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Accept it or don't. You know what I mean? But it was right after they got the fucking. She was in love after that. She was sat in his lap and everything.
She's like, oh, I remember you now.
I'm telling you, I'm not letting that go. Fucking fixes everything. That's it.
But the thing is, she had to have put it on him because he done went to a mental institute and just get her out of his mind. Like, what the hell?
Oh man.
Right, you know, there was like little subtle one-liners throughout the movie. And the thing is, you can't even understand. We couldn't even understand it. You just read it. But like when he's walking, first of all, he puts the mustache on. He's walking around and he goes and there's like the water fountain. He goes, "Oh, you want some water?" He goes, "Oh no, I can't. My mustache will come off."
Oh man, this movie here did,
bro.
Yeah, shit. Oh yeah. I don't even know where to go with this one.
I don't either. I mean, that's pretty much the movie.
I need some attention from my nose. Let me ask you a question before I get up real quick.
Yep.
There's one scene in the movie that I thought was funny and I actually can relate to. I'm not going to say which part of my life I can relate to it in. I'm not going to give the viewers that much. But have you ever been injured so bad that you're trying to get it on with your woman? And no matter where she touches you, it hurts, but you don't want to stop?
I've never had that happen, but I can imagine that happening. You in a body cast, but you're like, oh, let me just still try to get some.
Where she touched the, he's like, she's like, where can I touch you? I don't know.
But here's the thing, dude. He showed up completely fucked up, got robbed.
Yeah.
Her first thought was, I'm gonna take care of this dude that just beat me up and fucking kidnapped me. And no point did she go, oh, this is my chance to escape.
Yeah. She went in there and kissed all his wounds and I was like, what the hell's going on here? Like, dude, I can't take this seriously.
When she went into the bathroom to go to the bathroom and he walked in with her, he tried to do something to help her out.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, she threw the glass at him. You talking about that part?
No, yeah, before that, because he goes in and he tries to help her out. And she goes, oh no, I don't need a towel or something like that. They're taking a piss.
Okay.
Like, oh, sorry, I was just trying to help.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know. Also, so the house they were in, then because they started off in her apartment or whatever like that. Broke into the apartment next door.
Yeah.
And then when she escaped for the first time, or escaped her rope and stuff, and then she was trying to break out. Like, whose apartment was that? Because they had action figures and shit up on the window. Like,
you know what? That didn't even register. I did catch it off guard because she started to break up, and I was like, action figures? But I didn't think much more about it.
Yeah, she got out of the room. She was trying to look up, trying to find a place to escape.
Yeah.
The door was locked, and like there was just like He-Man and all this shit on the windowsill. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, is she in a, like? Does this guy have kids? What's going on? Well, whose house is this?
Oh, you know what caught me? When he took her out her apartment into, I guess I don't know where they was, the other apartment and the
Yeah.
bed and everything.
Mhm.
And he was like, "Do you like it? It's nice." And she's like, "Yeah, I've been here before." I was like, "Did you didn't catch that?
No, I didn't catch that.
She been in there fucking."
It sounds about right. She had no qualms using her body to get whatever she needed.
She said, "He said, do you like it?" She said, "Yeah, I've been here before." I was like, "You didn't catch that?" Oh man.
Random shit. Why did the villain in the movie have like that fucking fake alien face and then the mask on?
His whole outfit was, he had the alien face with the mask on, with the cowboy boots, with the red fucking rug around his neck, dressed as a fucking whatever you want to fucking call it.
Like the dominatrix.
Yeah, you know, like
He was literally a dominant. He looked like, I don't know if you watched WWF, but he looked like he was part of the demolition, but he had a red cape.
yeah. And he was supposed to be like, I guess, some demon or whatever, hiding in the curtains. I was like, this shit here.
My body is amazing.
Oh man. Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta go get some, my nose is starting to run.
Go for it. I'm just trying
Oh
to
shit.
think. Like I'm starting to lean towards the idea that this movie was satire. Like it was intentionally done to be this ridiculous and dumb, because like, there's no reason for Antonio Banderas to say, you know, my mustache will come off if I drink this water, unless they intentionally meant for it to be like, you know, funny. Like no, he would never, like he wouldn't say the thing about the mustache in the water. Like,
Yeah.
you know, unless they were intentionally trying to make it funny. I don't think.
And I think that's probably what because we had to read everything.
Yeah.
So you had to read the jokes. You wouldn't like understand what they were saying unless you know Spanish, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, honestly, how do you know how to take the movie? Like, I don't recommend it, but I recommend it. It's like a Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. No, I recommend it because it is like Napoleon Dynamite. And that's up here. As far as if you're looking for something to laugh at, if you're listening to this and you're looking for something to laugh at, go find this movie and watch it. Don't worry about the NC-17. There's nothing serious.
Yeah.
I think at most it's because of the bush.
Yeah, probably. And this is 1990, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
If you're trying to see full frontal, you can't because it's all carpeting.
Yeah. I'm trying to like, you know, like, I don't even think I can go anywhere deep into this movie. You know, we always find something to branch off and like get a serious conversation.
Yeah. That thing about the director and like trying to hold on to the last bit of like thing, that's probably about the deepest thing.
Pretty much.
Other than that, it's like, you know, what? How can are people that like are relationships that loose or that like forgiving in the sense that like it don't really matter how you meet as long as it creates a memory in your brain? I don't know, because like this dude kidnapped her, beat her up, tied her, and not once did I see him feed her. Matter of fact, how long did this happen? It was like a day, 2 days, right?
They did eat. She's like, go set the table. He's like, okay.
Oh yeah.
But
it was more like a relationship right off the bat than it was, you know.
I mean, she knew she wasn't going nowhere, and all she had to do was basically love this man to stay alive.
Mhm.
I mean, it's kind of an easy thing to do, versus like anything else. Like I said, act like I want to be with you, so you don't kill me until I can like get away.
But bro, like I ain't never seen somebody who had that much access to weapons and not use one of them. You got a kitchen full of knives, and then at no point did she ever try to go in there and be like, "Fuck away from me."
She got the bullshit head butted out of her. She was a little fuzzy. And this is from somebody that knows how to headbutt people. Yeah. I'm just saying. I put a few people on the ground with it.
Yeah.
And made myself dizzy. Like, oh shit, that was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really much like.
There's no depth to this movie at all.
No, I would never recommend getting into a relationship in that way.
Just go out there and steal your love. Just find the girl you want and just take her.
Yeah, there's no lines in there that go, oh, that's a deep line, or that's a good line that I could take and like implant it into my life.
Yeah.
No,
No, no,
just
I got
surface
nothing.
level comedy, surface
Like,
level comedy.
I got nothing. This is probably the shortest episode.
This is like one of our B
It's
sides,
like 20 minutes.
bro.
I don't know. I really have no idea where to go with this movie. We spent so much time laughing at it. It's like,
So that's all you can really do. Like, when's the last time you laughed this? Like, cause so I continuously laughed throughout the entire movie. It wasn't like I didn't have any spots where I was like, oh, I'm bored for like 15 minutes. No, like I was continuously laughing. Like, when's the last time you laughed that much watching a movie?
it's been a long time. 'Cause I think I was more concerned of like trying to figure out where the movie was going,
Mhm.
and that's why every little thing I guess was extra funny to me
Yeah.
because the music and everything, dealing with cinematography, like the music has to match the scene. You want everything to kind of go in sync so you can like you get a visual, you get a hearing, and then you get like a feeling with it all at the same time the way they do it.
Yeah.
Nothing matched up. What you were seeing, what you were hearing, is like opposite emotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit is crazy.
It's like there's also the scene where like the sister called. The sister called, or the sister left the letter saying, I don't know what's going on, but if you gone back to some stuff that you used to do before, like, it's okay and all this different shit.
Hmm.
I mean, for someone who I guess had a problem with drugs, she seemed like she had, bounced back pretty fucking well.
Yeah,
I would assume. I don't know how big the movie industry is in this movie.
I mean, but
Movies.
um, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Bro, when the dude in the wheelchair was watching the porno, he's just sitting there looking like, and then the wife came in and says, oh, do you need anything? He's like, no, just get away. We're gonna
Yeah,
like he couldn't take his eyes off it.
man,
Uh,
like this shit here.
yeah. You could go watch the movie. Seriously. I implore you all, if you can sit through reading some subtitles,
This was
watch
the
the movie.
biggest. I can't even say the waste amount of time, but the most like I spent my Saturday morning watching a movie. Like, what the fuck?
It's like, dude, it's like live action Saturday morning cartoon. This is like Looney Tunes.
For real, for adults.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's what we did. When Antonio Banderas put on the wig, he just walked around with the wig on like it was a
Yeah.
disguise the entire time.
Yeah.
He just creeping behind everything, like
Hmm.
behind windows, behind walls.
With the cowboy boots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know where to go with this.
Hey, that's
How,
it. Just,
how long has it been? How long have we recorded for?
I don't know, 35 minutes, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
People go. No, seriously, I highly recommend this movie.
Oh man.
Highly recommend it.
I mean, it wasn't a waste of time, but it was definitely like, why the fuck did I just sit here and watch this?
It really is. But this is one of those movies for people who like movies.
Mm,
It's not going to be for someone who's looking if you're looking for money well spent, even though it's free.
yeah.
It's not money well spent. But if you're looking for a good time, a good hour and a half, you ain't got to think about nothing. Just
You,
laugh.
you know what? I recommend if you partake in any type of herbal remedies,
Yes.
you might want to try it for this one.
But if the herbal remedies make you not able to fucking read, you
Yeah.
got to be able to read.
Yeah,
You're
definitely.
gonna look at it and you're like, what is like? Dude, when the interviewer looked at and she noticed her ex boyfriend, and she goes, "How do you want me to look?" She goes, "Like that. You gotta look like her."
Yeah.
Teddy goes, "Oh, but don't say that word." Yeah, okay, and that's how you want you to.
Oh, that's what it was because she was supposed to get stabbed on the couch.
Yeah.
And okay, so that part was kind of important to me because the lady in the audience said she wanted the couch.
Not
And
not not the lady in the audience. It was the studio owner's wife.
okay, so she wanted. Okay, that's what it was.
She
She
wanted
wanted.
she wants a couch after.
Okay, yeah. So he was like, so the girl was like, we can't bloody it up because it won't
Yeah.
be worth anything. She said, okay, fine, I'll change the ending, I'll save it. And when the sister found out, she said, oh, so you saw your twat, so you don't gotta die or some shit like that. Which had nothing to do with it. He wanted to save the couch to make the money. You know what I'm saying?
But you think stuff like that happens in movies?
Oh, I think that's something that happens in everyday life. Something can happen that is for a totally different reason.
Yeah.
But the way you think, oh no, so you did this happened, and you're like, no, I had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, certain things happen like in the entertainment industry. I'm not gonna say where. I'm not gonna say when and where.
Yeah.
But allegedly, sometimes fights gotta happen on top of cars in parking lots, and a lot of those cars end up being rental cars. So they just take the people and like, hey, come on over here. Just let me go talk to you for a second. And then next thing you know, they come back and their rental car is smashed. But hey, there's insurance. The insurance covers it.
I need to hear this story because this sounds really, really interesting.
I'm gonna have to tell you this off camera.
Yeah, I'm about to say this is definitely under the table stuff.
Yeah. But I may or may not have been bear witness to some stuff like that may have happened in some kind of filming situations. Anyways, yeah, I recommend go watch it.
I might actually do what I just said. Find the herbal gods and just watch it again. See if it hits a little different.
You might actually find something introspective.
I know, right?
See, what would have happened if he had butted her a little harder? She would have been out, and then the movie would have been done. But he had to headbutt her at a certain precise point so that she could still be, could register what he was saying because he's trying to get her to love him.
Yeah. This is
Dude, you gotta just go back to the scene where he's buying the rope and the tape, and he's just like he just goes, yeah, that's good. I'll take these.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
this shit here.
Dude, final thoughts on Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down.
Fellas, I guess that's how you get the girl of your dreams. Tie her up, and she'll want to be tied down after. I mean, I don't know.
Getting the most important part.
Fucking fixes everything. You come in the house and your woman just start going crazy, just grab her. Make hot, passionate monkey love to her, you know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Let's see.
Hey, matter of fact, y'all seen the movie Belly? When DMX got caught cheating, he went and fucked the shit out of this girl. And she was in the bed all just sitting there just like, oh yeah, everything's good now.
Oh, she's like, yeah. He just got up and left.
And she was in the bed trying to figure out life.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fellas, y'all know sometimes we don't be performing well. It just is what it is, Save that performance when you need it. If you go do some dumb shit and the woman finds out, just fuck the shit out of her.
Put some extra pep into it, like eat some senzu beans. Like
throw your shoulders into it, throw your hips into it, throw your toes into it, throw everything into it. You know what I'm saying?
Charge it up like a spirit bomb. And
Oh God!
All right. Well, that was the latest episode of Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast.
Bullshit ass movie, but okay.
This is pure comedic genius.
Oh man!
All right. Well,
yeah.
That's your boy Sarath, aka Makazi.
Your boy Chris Brown, aka Red Point Delta. We'll catch you next time.